Yo, yo.
Yo, Rob.
What's going on, boys?
You hear us good?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hold on, let me get our volume up over here. Check, mic check, mic check. Check. How you feeling tonight?
Bro, I'm good. I just got done with a session. My boy Gary Tony drove up from Austin. Come help us out with some grappling, and obviously I'm with Calvin Cater, Tom Pags, and yeah, feeling great. Just got back to the Airbnb. Got a sick ass setup over here. Got the old school Airbnb jam,
RJ.
the Pac-Man, obviously the pool table.
Hey, live.
Yeah, now we got the movie theater too. We just chilling.
Hell yeah.
Just kicking back, man. And just kicking back, enjoying fight week.
Yo, what hat you got on? What hat you got on?
It's
I thought you had on the same Boston one my man got on.
I need that though.
Pogo.
I thought was that clean.
Yeah,
It's the Minnesota one.
You know how we met, man, through my man Cabrera. That's my big brother Jose, bro. That's who
man.
I love the shirt. Way of the Blaze.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. I appreciate you going and setting up the product too, man. Yeah, man. Cabrera is my guy, man. I did a live with him not too my last fight, man. He's the man. Shout out to him. He's another. He goes right there. What up, brother?
Yo, Jose, I love you. I love you, big bro. Puerto Rican flags in the chat.
Let's go. Hell yeah.
Yo, so Rob, today, bro, we are CatchThaFade. I'm Miggs. This is Willie. This is Ozzy. We just got a couple, fight week questions for you. Nothing too long. We know your week has been hectic. We know how that goes, right?
Yes, sir.
But one of the nastiest jabs in the game.
Let's go.
England Cartel OG been holding down the Bantamweight division for the longest already. Legend, Puerto Rican legend, the only active Boricua in the joint right now.
Hell yeah.
It's an honor to have you. Thank you for allowing us to have some of your time right now, right?
Of course, man.
Yeah, we just got a couple quick questions we want to ask you, bro, to kind of get to know you a little bit better. Let our small following at the moment, don't get it twisted, get it framed at the moment. So we're gonna go there a little bit better. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm gonna let Oscar start. He's got a couple questions for you. He has a couple questions for you, and I got a couple. And then we're gonna let you get back to getting some rest, some recovery. That way, when we watching you on Saturday night, let's go. That open hand that you got is baby. Thank you. What's up with Ozzy, bro? How you doing, bro? Good to meet you.
Hell yeah, man. Appreciate you boys having me on or jumping on with me, actually.
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you taking out some time to come and talk to us. First off, I just want to know, obviously everybody knows Rob the fighter. But what's one thing that you want people to know about Rob the person that you wish they would ask you in an interview? Something they never asked you.
That's a good question. Man, that's a real good one. I've been doing a lot of interviews. I mean, you kind of stumped me on that one. I've been doing a lot of interviews, and it's like I never really got asked that one. I grew up in a military background. Both my parents in the military, so I traveled a lot. And I've been around a lot, seen a lot. So like it's kind of like I'm like. I call myself mud because I attempted everything from inline skating to BMX to basketball and baseball. Like I was in Louisiana. I was trying to fish, the country boys and hunt I'm trying to shoot paintball guns and stuff like that. And then going to my mom, she grew up in Coney Island, so I'm in New York for the year, or then eventually get to Japan, Malaysia. So I was all over the place, South Carolina, Texas, and then eventually settled down in Tampa, Florida for a little bit. So that's why I was in Tampa, Florida. I was in Tampa, Florida for a good 10 years. I say I'm from Tampa, Florida, but I've been in Mass now for going on 12 years now. So I'm I'm all over the place. And then
Willie's from out there, man, in Springfield. I just came down years ago.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Yeah, Springfield's popping, man. It's fun out there. They got the 10 playing Springfield out there, So yeah. But yeah, no, so I feel like, you know, I've dabbled in everything, man. But until I found fighting, man, I was hooked, man. I was in, man. Like I couldn't stop. It got put to the point where it was hard for me to watch other sports. It was hard for me to do anything else but fighting. I was one of those active kids that did everything. You know, both my parents were again in the military. They're both athletes. Both of them played baseball. Mom played softball. I loved watching them growing up and competing on the like local scene as far as like you know, like the tennis. They used to kill it in tennis, like doubles. They like to go out there and kill it in tennis. So, yeah, so like I got that competitiveness from them, and then you know, then yeah, and I was always never afraid to try anything and look dumb trying it, like. And then again, like each year it was something different. I was just trying to like keep up with the boys and in whatever neighborhood I was at, you know. So went from again all over the states to different countries, and I was just trying everything. And I think that like kind of built me to not be afraid to go out there and try things and you know, and really just fucking be one of those guys that like were willing to try anything. And then once I found this, I was in, man. I was fucking in. I was hooked,
like
man.
that, man.
Yeah,
Martial arts is like that. Once it grabs you, it's hard to let you go. Like I've been trained the past 2 months, and
yeah.
my mind is already like,
Like, what's going on? Like,
it's like mush. I'm like, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. Yeah, so I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah. So now it's like, so like I feel like you know, obviously that's a long rant, but like, man, like that's a good question, but like I feel like not too many people know that, like you know too much about me about when it comes to that, and but yeah, man, I'm like a mutt. I've been all over. I'm still traveling. I'm in Texas right now. I've been in Texas. I've been in Texas for the last 6 weeks, and before that I was in Montreal. So like I'm in Canada, Texas. I'm just like
Completely different.
yeah, just and I pick up from everybody. You know, like in Montreal, it's a bunch of French Canadians. I'm picking up the slang out there, and then I come out here again. I'm back out here with the country boys. Not too long ago, I was in Nashville, man, training at 10 playing in Nashville. So like I said, like, I'm all over the place. I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. I think I adjust and meet new people all the time now. Like I was telling Cat Barry, man, I'm definitely coming out to Orlando soon. My sister still lives in Tampa, so like I'm eventually be out there soon. And I'm definitely coming out.
We got facilities that you need to get some work in. We got a number of facilities that we can host you at, bro. That would love to have you and
hell yeah,
and get some work in. Absolutely,
Yes, sir.
and
but yo, thank you for that, because that's a personal aspect of yourself that we don't really get to hear that much. You know, we get to hear about the nasty jab. We get to hear about how you knocking people's heads off, and yeah, but it's cool to hear about the person Rob Font, man. So we're glad to hear that. Willie, what's your brother?
Okay, so the New England Cartel, right? It's always been kind of like a underdog flow. But do you enjoy proving people wrong?
100%, man. That's the best thing about it, man. I've been the underdog almost every fight, man. And like I even on the low. When I started off on the local scene, when I was fighting in New England, you know, I fought a lot in Mass and Rhode Island, and everybody counted me out, you know, and then like it feels so good to like completely switch the story and have like the whole crowd just silent, and then right after they're all respecting you, like, oh man, we counted you out. We counted you out, you know. You know, also you beat my boy and all that, but man, we really like you. And like that's the best.
Yo, you get the fan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's exactly how it's gonna play out here, because you know you're in Texas and there's gonna be a million Mexicans out there, you know, Mexicans. So I think, you know, I can't wait to walk out there with the Puerto Rican flag and just completely still the show.
And the other shirt you got, it got the joint on it too, the CatchThaFade. You know what I'm saying?
I'm rocking that one tomorrow. I'm rocking that one tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
Otra pregunta. El jab tuyo.
Un poquito, papi, un poquito.
Poquito.
Okay, English, yo, brother.
So your jab is nasty.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Nasty.
That maybe the nasty.
Yeah. But other than that, what do you think people have like missed or underestimated or underrated your other aspects of your fight?
I really, really, really want to show off my submission game this fight. I really want to get a submission.
Yo, I saw you jump a guillotine and like shit.
So that was my that was my only submission in the UFC. I got another Lopacine, but I really want to show this off, and like it's you know, I don't want to get too aggressive with like, you know, hitting the ground too much. I do love standing and everything, but I feel like this one's like, especially where I've been training and what I've been doing for the last 2 camps, and I feel like this is going to be the one to kind of showcase that nice skills and I think man, if I don't hit the gilly, I'm trying to hit the back, and I'm trying to choke him, man.
Absolutely, yeah, take it.
I got one more for you. So obviously every fighter, you know, they talk about, I'm ready for war. I'm ready to die in there. You know, I'm ready for whatever it gets to. But what's your why? What kind of gets you locked in to that mode to where you got to go in there and make that walk and know you're standing across from someone who's ready to kill just like you are?
Yeah, man. You know, for me, it's proven. I want to see how good I can get with this, how far I can take it, and I want to see how much of improvement I can get each fight, and you know, I really, really believe like I'm still getting better. I'm still learning. I still feel fresh. You know, my age is getting up there, but I feel like I'm still just a young buck. You know, so like it's more of like just proving it to myself first. And then obviously, you know, the family, you know, I'm just holding it down for my family, for my daughter, for my fiance, everybody back home in Tampa, everybody back home in Mass. Like I'm just want to hold it down, represent for them. And then, you know, obviously everybody in Puerto Rico, like I'm trying to hold it down for everybody and like just represent and show that like, you know, you can do it. Put your head down, get to work, and you can do whatever the fuck you want, really, you know. And I really believe that, man. I really believe that you know, you put your head down and get to work, man. You can accomplish a lot of big things.
You work hard and face your fears, man.
Yeah, man. Because like this shit, like
beautiful things can happen, man.
Exactly, man. This shit is rough, man. This sport is so rough. It's brutal, man. Like there's no like I don't even want to call it a sport, man. This is like survival, you know. Like this is like, it's a complete fight, you know. This is one of those, like you said, gladiator type thing. Like you're literally fighting for your freedom, you know. Like you win your crown, you win your freedom type shit, you know. And I take that shit personal, like, and like I really dive into it, I really dig to it. I do kind of take it as a martial art first, and then you know, don't forget, I'm a prize fighter. You know, I'm going out there, I'm trying to hurt you.
You can see it in your style.
Yeah, I'm not trying to think that.
You see it in your style. You're like, yo, bro, okay, it's not going this way. Well, then let's take it this way then.
Yeah, like,
you know how to dirty it up, you know how to be clean, and I love that about your style, man.
It's something about like just like, and I know it's kind of like rough, but it's something about putting somebody out, like just standing over them, looking at them like a done. There's no judging.
That runs through.
You know, like it's like
it runs through your veins. It's
the best feeling in the world. Like it's literally like it's a high, man. I've been chasing since fucking like 2009. You know, it's like I can't get enough of it. And like when you put your hand through somebody's face and they just completely out, you see the eyes roll back.
When you knock somebody out clean like that, you feel like
feels like you hit air. Yeah, it feels like you just go right through.
And then you're like, wait a minute. Why are they snoring?
And then you just, you know, obviously you don't like, and you're going for the kill, and then you just waiting for that ref to pull you off, and it's just like, oh God, it's like, oh, and it's like the best feeling. The crowd's going crazy, like everything you work for, everything you know, saying you thought or you afraid of, or it goes out the window, and it's just a rush for 30 seconds, and it's like the best feeling ever. And then Bruce Buffer calling your name, you got the crowd going crazy. You're walking back, you know, you're feeling great, and your flags in the air, you know, like you got the after party ready to go. It's just the best feeling.
Yeah, man.
Like I recommend, man, like even if you don't fight, at least at the minimum train some boxing, man, because like there's something about like even like having a bad day, going to the gym, hitting the bag or hitting pads, and then you just feel you feel amazing. Even if you get your ass whooped, you know, you feel great.
I get my ass whooped, but it's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, it's like you feel alive. You feel like, yeah, man. And I tell everybody all the time, man, like most people don't know if they can fight or not. You know, like they don't know until they get put into that position. And then like if it's the first time you're in that position, it's like it's scary, bro. But if you can get through that, like man, it's a great feeling, you know. And I always like before it gets too late, man, like join a gym, you know, like any type of martial arts, but box them at the minimum, you know, like jiu-jitsu, obviously, MMA, obviously, but at the minimum, boxing, Muay Thai, like, and you can hold yourself down. You know, you'll feel more confident. You'll look better.
You walk into the room there.
Exactly. You know,
There's
and
nothing
worst comes to
to
worst.
yourself.
Yeah, worst comes to worst. Say like. Exactly. Worst comes to worst, you have like I don't know, like a nephew or your son's getting bullied. You can pass on something legit. You know, like you're not just just be tough and stand up for yourself. But that's easy to say. But give the young buck. Yeah, there's ways to do this, and if you can like pass that down, man, like, it's like I even love like holding pads and teaching the young bucks, or even not even that, like the older people. I love seeing like somebody shy, bashful, can't throw a punch, can't do anything. Before you know it, they're sitting there with swag, their heads moving, they're throwing punches. And it's like just seeing that, I'm like, oh, this is awesome, man. Like, and I think everybody could do that, you know, and like but the minimum, at least boxing, man.
For sure, man. I definitely agree. That's always my advice. It's like, you know, I'm a barber, so I have plenty of conversations. Sometimes I turn into a therapist of sorts, right? Sometimes the people giving me therapy, but sometimes I'm a therapist of sorts, right? And my first thing is always like, man, honestly, man, if you just want to enroll some jujitsu or you just did some kickboxing, I promise you, man, start 2 to 3 days a week. Your life is different in 3 months. It's completely different in 3 months.
100%.
I changed my life like completely just with martial arts. So
Bro, I was in Tampa, Florida, right? And I was partying, bullshitting. I was delivering pizza at the time, pretending like I was gonna go back to school, go to community college and all that. And then I I delivered a pizza to our house, and like they were doing jujitsu outside, and like I was like, "What the hell are you guys doing?" You know, and they're like, "Bro, like we go to this school, Gracie Tampa. You know, like we're getting ready. They was getting ready to watch a pay-per-view, and I didn't even really know about like UFC like that. I was still kind of just a boxing fan, and like, and I'm like, well, UFC, and I kind of knew like Chuck Liddell, and I kind of knew like Big, but I didn't like I wasn't in it, you know, and then. And I watched them for like 30 minutes. I got pizzas in my car, and I sat there and just watched them do their thing. And I'm like, man, like this is sick, man. Like I'm like I knew about wrestling, like college wrestling. I knew about boxing, but I didn't see it put together. And then that was it. I literally went. They had like a 2-week trial. It was Gracie Tampa, a guy named Rob Font. He owned the school. He's from New York, but he had a school in Tampa, and that was it. 2 weeks trial, I signed up instantly. Like I was like, here, take my money, I'm in. And then like from there, I was like maybe like 6, 7 months I was there. And I moved to Boston, and then got in with some guys in Somerville, Massachusetts. A guy named Mark Delagrati, it's on Muay Thai gym, and like from there just took it to another level. And I just kept going and going. Before you know it, I was like, I don't want to do anything else but this. And I was in, and then and before you know it, 2014 hit. Or I went on a run. I went 10-1 in the New England area. I went on actually, you know, I lost my first amateur fight.
You went 10-1 locally.
Yeah, so actually, like I went
UFC.
Yeah, I went 3-1 amateur. I lost my first fight, and I was still like, I'm still in, man. I went out there. I didn't know what I was doing. I was completely like green. I had no cardio, and then I lost, right? And then I just, all right, now I gotta get in shape. I gotta figure this out. And then I went on a 3-fight tear from there. Then we turned pro. Lost my second pro fight. I won my first pro fight, and then lost my second pro fight. And then from there, it was like, all right, what's the next level up? And we figured that out. It was more wrestling, more jiu-jitsu. And I went on a tear. I went 9 straight fights, got to 10-1, got to call to UFC 2014. 2014, July. It was like the 4th of July weekend, right? Big fight card. The place was packed. It was International Fight Week. We had Ronda Rousey, Machida, Uriah Faber. The place was crazy. You had BJ Penn. It was all studs out there. And I made my debut. Get in there, first round knockout, win the fucking bonus, 50 grand. I'm saying, oh, this is it. And I was like, I'm in, man. Like I'm never looking back. And like obviously, like, and then fast forward, and now I'm here, number 9 in the world, co-main event. I'm in Texas, Noche. This is like, again, I'm living a dream right now. And I love to sit back and just look at it and be like, man, like, it still feels like 2009. But I'm just like, man, it's just going by so fast. And now, like, our daughter out here, got my boys out here. You know what I'm saying? Now we're making a little bit of money. We can, like, come out here and get some trade, just chill out. You know, like, it's just like, man, I'm loving it. I'm like, you know, I get to do things like this, like the live videos with you guys. I'm like, man, I'm just having fun. I'm like a big kid, man. Just having fun with martial arts and yeah, man. Just like again, like martial arts definitely change your life, man.
Bro, the enthusiasm that you move with, man, is really inspiring, man. Because sometimes especially in a game that you're in with such peaks and valleys, right? It's just the nature of the beast, right? It's like peaks and valleys, but to see someone with such enthusiasm this far into their career and to stay on top of such a badass division for such a long time and have this kind of enthusiasm, it honestly is very inspiring. And I'm sure I'm speaking for myself, but I'm pretty sure I can speak for my guys as well, man. Like that's very inspiring to see.
I appreciate that,
man. So I'm gonna have a good rest of my week just based off
man.
not tomorrow. I'm like, yo, tomorrow I'm like shadow boxing in the mirror.
I'm about to sign up.
Yeah, he's signing
I'm
up.
telling you, man. Yeah, nah, man. I'm telling you,
The
man.
enthusiasm is a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Yeah, nah, I appreciate you, man.
Love it like that, man.
And like I just said, man, and it goes into everything, man. Like obviously I follow your page, man, and you killing it with the content. You motivated me to try to step up my content. I'm like,
I
man,
appreciate it.
you sitting there spitting knowledge. I'm like, this motherfucker knows what he's talking about. Like I'm sitting there like, I want to get a cut from you too. It's like fuck the
I got you.
I gotta figure it out, man. Come get you out here on fight.
Do that, then I hope back for you.
You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man, that same type of drive and that same passion you get for doing what you're doing, and like it's the same. You just take that same thing and put it towards anything else, and it with time and reps and mistakes, and you figure things out. Like it slowly, it can only get better if you stick with it, right? And it's hard to believe. It's easy to say, but if you do, man, before you know it, you start realizing, man, like I'm getting better. I got this, and you start building that confidence, and before you know, you're teaching other people how to do what you do, and it's like I'm telling you, once we link up, I'm out there in Atlanta. I'm telling you, I got some shit for you guys that will change your life. Where you're like, man, all right, like this is all stuff that's been passed down to me, and like it's super basic, it's super clean, and it's kind of like. It's like, man, like, bro, like, and then you could pass it down. That's my big thing.
Like, and I got an 8-year-old son.
Yeah, like,
and he has sons. So it's like, man, for me, my North Star. He's not getting that. He wanted to say that word. Yeah, he wanted me to say it. I wanted to say the word. I was on here. Yes. They was looking at the North Star as my favorite.
Get a logo either.
My Star being able to show my son that, like, hey, look, there's these set of tools that you can have to avoid conflict. But to avoid conflict. Now, if in the case that it's unavoidable, you have this set of skills that is going to protect you.
Bro, it's
like that's why I show up. You know what I mean? It's like,
I'm like somebody could pop off. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool, bro. Like, I get what you're saying, man. Like, I don't think you want to fight because I'm telling like I do this for a living, and I'm not even saying I want to fight, but like I don't think if you really get into it, like people like. I've seen people freeze, like full on freeze out there. Like we're like, bro, are you sure you want to do this? And like, because I'm telling like most guys do not know how to fight.
99%, I would say.
Bro, they do not know how to fight. And it's so sad. Imagine you out there with your kids or something like that, and like some things go down and you freeze up, and like your son's there, your daughter's there, and it's like it's rough, man. And it gets out there. And I hope nobody ever feels that, because I've seen guys completely freeze, completely like not know what to do, and then and everybody talks tough. Everybody talks tough all the time, like it's easy to talk tough, and like even like I used to I didn't fight that much growing up. We would always slap box a lot and play around and we would get rough, but never like fully on until like I really joined the gym, and like until I really started getting beat up, and like for the first like 2 years I was getting beat up, man. And I was just like I loved it, and then it showed you so much what you could do, and then yeah, I feel bad for people that don't know. They just don't know yet. And then like you see all the time, tough guys, they don't even, you tell them their set's not even there. They don't know what they're doing. Like, and then
insecurities almost. It's like the less you know, the more insecure you are. So the more you feel like you have to prove that especially our male ego, right? It's like, the less I knew, The more
The
to
louder
that
you got.
I was trying to.
Yeah, you had to. You got to get a bluff. You got to bluff. You had a bluff. You got to get loud. You got to like talk and hope and pray that it actually
Yeah,
go
like
down.
now,
You know,
Now
like,
it's calm and collect.
now it's like,
you
dude,
know.
I just got my ass beat 4 times this week.
and
had
it's
to
the
not
most
just-
humbling. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the most
cool,
humbling
man.
thing
Like,
ever, man. Like you appreciate it. You know, like, man, this could have been real bad if it was legit. You know, this could have been real bad if I, you know, like, and like, you know, obviously, like, it's like it gets to the point where, like I said, like at the minimum, you can hold yourself down. You look better. You feel better. You get in better shape. You know, so you walk into a room confident. Your ego's tight. It goes down because you probably just got submitted or beat up all week. So why would you want to go anywhere else and start trouble? You know, like, so it's like, I recommend for everybody.
bro, come on, man.
Yeah, like I'm trying to like, yeah, like and I don't want no problems, no beef. I don't want the law to get involved in anything. Like I'm good. Like and I think you walk around better. You walk around like clear. You know, you have a you know like more of a sense of like, all right, let me calm the fuck down because like, you know, I've been there where you're just sitting there drunk, acting a fool for no reason, like, and then before you know, you're getting slapped up. Like, what just happened now? Like, depending on, you know what I'm saying, depending on your ego, now you got to go either get your boys and try to jump, or you know, go the other route. You know, it's kind of like then you're talking about other shit. And it's kind of like, bro, like just chill out, go to the gym and wrestle a little bit. Nobody leaves a wrestling session and wants to get some more shit. You know, like,
Get it out of your system. It'll be out of your system. You'll feel better about yourself. And you'll have nothing to prove. You don't have anything to prove to yourself no more. You know, are you a
100%.
tough guy? Yeah, a little bit, but whatever.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
But
Yeah, I can't wait. I
some
can't wait to have my
mic-
I can't wait to have my daughter out there moving around because she'll watch me move and she'll kind of just like see it. Like she was with me at media day all day. And she's kind
You
of
like
like,
it?
oh, she loves it, man. She loves it. Like I don't want to like fight, but like if she does, I got her. You know, I just want her to train, you know. But like she's loving it. She's moving. She has her hands up. She does a little head bob, and then she just watches and I take that and I pretend like she's always there watching me, you know, like when I'm training, you know, I pretend like she's you know like so now I can't take that round off. I can't make that excuse another time. You know, like my daughter's watching me, like, and that's I hold that, you know, like you know, like when I want to take a day off, it's like, no, she's watching. You're gonna show her it's easy to quit, or it's easy to take a day off, or you know, anything like that. I'm like, no, I don't want any of that. So like, I always see her little face right there when I'm doing what I'm doing. So when you are tired, it's like I just smile, like, so what? I'm tired. Let's get after it. You know, I don't want. I'm beat up. So what? I'm just supposed to be beat up. You've been fighting forever. You know, like you're in air conditioning. You got another bike sprint. Let's get it. Like be grateful that you got another bike sprint. You still being able to do this. You know, like I get the opportunity to be nervous. I get the opportunity to feel that pressure. I get the opportunity to grind as hard as we do. Most people can't. Like if I had to look back from when I first started to now, I'm like, bro, I wish I was there, and I'm here. So like, let's take advantage of it now. So before it's all over, and then again, like I said, like I pretend like my daughter's watching me right now. So like, let's make sure I give this live interview the best I can. You know, like everything I do. You know,
Yeah. You're the
you know?
movie. You're the movie. She's watching it. You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
like you're the main star of the movie that she's watching. It's like, who do you be that day? You know what I mean? You have to be the protagonist at all times, man.
100%, man.
I love the fact that we were able to kind of get into your mindset like this. Cause there's a lot of highlights of you rocking people. There's a whole lot of like, you know, Rob Font likes to throw the jab here, then come in here. But I feel like I haven't heard too much of like the inside of your psyche. And it's honestly, it's a very inspiring way of mind that you move with, man.
I appreciate
I'm
it.
very
Man.
inspired by it, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I've been around a lot of good trainers, a lot of big fighters, and like it's just I pick up as much as possible. I'm a sponge, man. I try to learn as much as possible. I try to like shut up and just listen. You know, like I learn like once I start talking, like this shit doesn't go right, so I just sit down and listen, you know, and just listen and just like I go full Forrest Gump and just like listen, you know, like and do exactly what you said, you know, and then it worked out. You know, I figure when I try to go on my own and figure things out myself, it never plays out. So like I learn from the best. I still learn from the best. Either you know, nowadays with like YouTube and online content, like I pick up what I gotta pick up. I travel everywhere I go. Every state I go, I jump into the local gym. Like I was just in 10th Planet San Antonio, you know, and I'm picking up tricks from these guys. I was in Austin for the last 6 weeks. I was in Montreal. Obviously, even when I go back to Tampa, I'm learning from all those guys out there, and like I'm just a complete sponge, and like there's no ego, there's no I'm in the UFC, I know better. Like, nah, I understand how this game, like, you can pick up from like the white belt. Like I always say, like, most of the time, like, you pick up from the white belt that's not afraid to ask that question, and you're like, oh yeah, actually, I don't know.
Man,
Like,
they
glad you asked that. Like,
I felt like I
maybe I
should be
didn't
like
want to
that.
ask that question, and they like, maybe I thought I should know that, and like you asked it, now I know. Okay, and like it's like one of those things that, like, man, like just humble yourself, ask that question, sit down, shut the fuck up, and just listen and learn, man. Because if you do that, man, like, you start picking up a lot, and you learn so much faster. The moment you start thinking you know everything, or like, you think you're too big to learn anything, like, you just get crushed. And like I'm hoping my opponents feel that. I hope my opponents are that way, because like if they are, more power to me. I'm coming for them. Like,
That's
say
the
it
upper
again.
hand right there, man.
100%. Yeah, man.
Yo, man, I really want to thank you just from all of us. Yo, Catch the Fade. This is a new thing, right? I got the way of the blade, but Catch the Fade, this is us. We are a family, right? We have started reels and podcasts. You're gonna be I'm gonna let you into all that. You'll know what's coming out. You'll always get merchandise as soon as it's made. That's on us, man. You already know. Thank you for the way of the blade. Hey, way of the blade.
Oh,
I appreciate it. Hey, man, I was going to ask you a wild question before we leave, because we catch the fade, right? I'm kind of like the bugged out one on the player, right? You're a nice guy with such a great mindset that I almost feel bad for asking this question. It's not that wild. It's a little wild.
Let's go.
So this catch the fade, right? So I got to ask you, bro. If you had to fade anyone outside of pro fighting, influencer, celebrity, the corner store clerk that he got a weird attitude, or whoever, who would it be and why, man? If you just had to give somebody the fade, bro, you had to give somebody the fade, and they just bother you. It might be their face look. It just, how people face look kind of funny. And you're like, I don't like how you do face look, man. I want to smack that. Anybody in your life like that? You don't have to answer.
You're gonna get in trouble with this one, man.
But
there's a couple of ex-coaches. I'm like, man, I want to give them the business, but like, not too much, man. Like I said, I feel like there's a couple people out there. I'm like, bro, like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, you serious? You really gonna say that? But like, nah, man, that's a good question. I gotta. Yeah, nah.
Hey, that's a passable question, brother. I don't blame you. But I would have felt not like myself to ask something out of pocket like that.
But it's a great question. But I guess who you throwing the ones on? Who you throwing the ones with?
I mean, I throw the ones on.
Oh, he got a bunch of sure.
How about you don't have to say a name? Is there a couple clients you wouldn't mind?
No. My clientele is beautiful, actually,
Yeah.
man. Especially like in a private suite, bro. I have a really good rapport with all of my clients. If it's somebody I had to throw the ones right now, probably my stepdad, my old stepdad. I ain't liking that much. He had done some stuff he shouldn't have had me, and I'll fight. But now he's a little older, but I would like his prime, though. I want him in his prime. He was nice. He boxed. He got me into boxing when I was
So you're a fair fighter.
So he was always dumb nice. I was mad afraid of him. But now I know Muay Thai, so I'm going to clinch him up.
He's like, my level's up, man. My level's up, man.
So it'll probably be him. Yeah, but, childhood trauma. Low-key childhood trauma. Nothing crazy.
Get a little elbow, a little knee here and there.
He's throwing the elbow. He don't know about those. He's still over.
Where you guys training at in Orlando?
I'm at the Jungle MMA.
Okay.
I'm at AMAA, American Martial Arts Academy.
Okay, let's go.
And
hopefully soon. And he's in the backyard with us. He's in the backyard.
Hey, so that's where I started. I started in the backyard, so you'll get there eventually. But man, get in the gym. I'm telling you, bro. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
We on him.
Yeah,
we on him.
No, we don't get him in there. We're gonna get him in there.
And like you said, I gotta get out there, man. I gotta holler at Cat Barrel when I'm out there. I gotta holler at you.
That's my brother. He lives right by me too. So whenever y'all link up, bro. We'll head to one of our gyms. And man, we'll have a great day out of it, bro. We'll show you around. We'll show you what's good to eat. all that.
Please. Yeah. Actually, like I love to bring my daughter out there, get her out there, and you know, and have a great time because like I do miss Florida, man. I can't wait to get back out there.
Can't wait till you get here, brother.
Boys,
Yo, Rob, thank you so much, man, for joining Catch the Fade. Look, bro, you had to let us join because we not even big enough to start a live. But we got the co-main event of Noche right now.
Yeah. You guys ain't big enough yet, man. You guys gonna get there soon, man.
Hey,
You guys are gonna get there soon, of course.
Very humbling experience. I love your psyche, man. I love your mindset. And I think that's what sets you apart. I think that's why you've been able to have such a long career and such a long career at the top of a very difficult division, man.
Yes. Appreciate you, man.
Respect. This is how you become people's favorite fighter for the rest of their life. Moments like this, bro. Thank you, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Yo, bro, you already know I couldn't change, bro. For Canelo is going at the war of a lifetime. I'm watching Rob Font on Saturday.
Fucking dope, man. We're gonna play. Hey, man, guys, tune in September 13th, this Saturday. Co-main event. UFC San Antonio. UFC Noche. I'm bringing nothing but heat. I'm holding it down. I'm representing. I plan on submitting this guy, but if I don't, I'm knocking him out, man.
Yeah, we know. We know what's up. We know what's up, baby. Hey, man, yo, Rob. Thanks again, my brother. If you could go ahead and just send me this video when you're done with it so we could post it on the Catch the Fade joint and show them, like, look, man, we're coming. We are coming. We're coming. Yo, my brother. Much appreciation, bro.
Thank you, man.
Much love, yo.
Definitely, man. Thanks.
Oh, Rob, good luck, brother. Yo, rest up. Get all your rest. Get all your fluids back. Get all that shit. You already know, brother.
Hell yeah. I'll meet you guys later. Definitely. Hit you up later.
Yes, sir.